Let me put this on silent. Hi guys.
So for this upcoming season, what would you think is the tone of it compared to past seasons, maybe?
The tone of the show, or the tone of the show? Oh gosh, I would say the tone is, sounds weird saying this, but darker, which is pretty dark for a show that's already dark, right? But it's like stuff gets uncomfortably real. Yeah, and really surprising and shocking.
Is that like characters, personalities battling each other?
Or people's personalities are really shifting, and I guess as you survive apocalypse, they would. And there's a lot of surprises that I didn't expect when I got the scripts, and certain characters are just like Vanessa. She's really evolved into something that I did not expect, and she's evolving. Yeah.
Are you going to get more involved in the fight scenes or anything? Because that's really not.
I would like to. It's not my thing. Doctor barely even knows how to use a gun, right? She much, they say it's fight, flight. Yeah, fight, flight, or freeze, right? And she's flying so far and so fast. She's like a hummingbird. She's out of here, right? And that's how she's survived the apocalypse so far. But she's starting to step up in season 3 and starting to fight a little bit more. But I would love to do some fight scenes. Yeah.
So she will get stronger this season. She seemed to get a little whiny a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And I mean, of course, right? Can you imagine? You had the safety of a hospital, you had a soldier man protecting you, right? The apocalypse wasn't so bad for her, right? And then shit hit the fan, right? And then she's like, damn it. She messed up big time. Yeah.
Doc is a very complex character.
Yeah.
What have you found to be the most surprising about her journey?
I think the most surprising thing that I've found about her journey is the moments where she kind of messes up. Whenever I approach a character, I try not to judge them. I try to empathize with them, right? Because we're all human beings. We all do things. We all make mistakes, right? But some of the mistakes she's made, I'm like, I don't know. I always thought she was smarter than that, right? And she could. I'm like, wow, okay. Well, I guess so. Maybe I would do the same thing too, And it's been actually a real pleasure to get to make those mistakes on camera as a character, so that you can really empathize with people. And we're living in a crazy time right now, and maybe that we need a little bit more empathy with that. Yeah.
You mentioned in the panel that Doc is taking more risks, and for me in this world, I feel like the choice to just get up every day is a risk, right? Because to me, it's like so overwhelming. But can you share a little bit what that means for Doc in this season?
Yeah, for Doc, interacting with people is even a risk. She'd much prefer to be by herself in the coroner's basement, just cutting up dead people and understanding why they died. That's her happy spot, right? And for her to survive in the apocalypse, she's gonna have to work with people, so that in and of itself is a risk, And I think that's why she also messed up a lot, because she's not really used to this kind of interaction, right? And really helping people. And she's starting to help people now, and that's a huge risk, huge. And she's starting to open her heart as well, and I like that. I like playing that. Yeah.
Has she pretty much progressed the way you thought she would over these 3 seasons, or has it been a dramatic shift anywhere?
Well, there's been a lot of shifts. I mean, Neil LaBute is show running, and if you've ever read his plays, I call it the Neil LaBute twist, right? You did not expect that, right? And you don't. Yeah. And so I did not expect Doc to be going on this journey. I feel as an actor very lucky to even be on a show. I didn't think I would even survive this long. and so I feel really lucky to be able to carry a character this long. and she's evolved in a way that I've really enjoyed exploring. Yeah.
Do you get any input at all?
I do and I don't. I mean, it's not official input, but you know, sometimes the writers are always on set, right? So if we have any questions or qualms, right, they really want our feedback, right? And then sometimes, like I was in season 2, we were shooting one of the first episodes, and Jonathan Lloyd Walker, who's one of our writers and executive producers, and I were walking to the crafty table getting a snack, and you know, I was like, oh, you know, what'd be really interesting is, you know, for Doc, one of the most vulnerable things might be to share her name, her real name, because she tells everyone her name is Doc. That's it, right?
Right.
And he's like, yeah, that is. I didn't think anything of it. Made my tea, we shoot the shit a little bit more, and then we get to that moment in the end. And I was just like, wow, that's really cool. They made that a story point. And the writers are really, really open to our feedback and what we think, you know, because they have an idea of the character, I have my idea of the character, and they know the character very, very well, as much as I do, but because I'm not in the writer's room, I mean, you know what I mean? It's a matter of communicating and kind of melding the two. And it's after 3 seasons now, it's really feeling like a well-worked love, and I don't know, I just feel really lucky. Yeah.
Are you still as surprised with each script that you read?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys don't have any clue what's coming up in season 3. When I read it, I was just like, really? Wow. Yeah. It's good. It's really good.
You mentioned that she opens her heart. Does that mean maybe a relationship?
Maybe.
Life?
That's all you can say about it?
Really? You gotta watch the show. Yeah. I mean, there's stuff going on, but it's not as simple as what, you know, it's not a romantic comedy, let alone a romantic drama, right? Could you imagine Van Helsing, the romantic comedy? That I'm actually going to pitch to Neil LaBeouf, right?
Or a musical episode.
A musical episode. I would love to see that, right? Yeah, it's really nice. I when I was reading the scripts, I was thinking, you know, Doc is always in survival mode, and that has fared, like, there's been a lot of error that she's made being in survival mode, and with Jolene, you know, it's really forcing her to live and take that risk, and but it's not all smooth sailing. I mean, it's Van Helsing, right? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks guys.